Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is my 10th update for my project pan for 2025. So this is my year-long, I don't want to say rolling, but kind of rolling project pan where I focus exclusively on makeup items and I try and do like a full face of makeup, so one item sort of per category. And yeah, this will be my last update before the final finale, before the end of the year. I will try and do one more update for this project just to wrap it up. I still have this little turkey. Hi, love. He's so funny. He is just, he's a little baby. He's just a little baby. Okay, we're here to talk about makeup, not dogs. I know, thank you. So first up, we have the foundation I've been working on. I think this is like my second foundation in this project that I have been working on. This is the Covergirl TruBlend Matte Made in M20, and we're done. I was scraping it out. I don't know how well you'll be able to see inside of this, but we'll try. Yeah, you can kind of see the bottom there. It's like scraping it out with my little spatula, and yeah, I'm kind of over it. I'm done. Like, I've pretty much got everything out of it. You can see the bottom there, and yeah, that's it. I don't know if this is made anymore. Obviously, you wouldn't repurchase it because I don't think it's made anymore. But it's fine. Like, I like CoverGirl foundations, and I definitely see myself purchasing a CoverGirl foundation in the future. So, last update, this was 91.52 grams. It's finishing at 88.61 grams. That's a difference of 2.91 grams, and in total, I used 10.41 grams. Next up is my concealer 1 of 2, and this is the Benefit Boiing concealer. This is the Cakeless, is that what it's called? Yeah, Cakeless concealer. So I did pull out the stopper, and I've been kind of using the scraper, kind of using the wand. You can see it's basically just in the bottom there. Like, there's very, very little left. It's just what's kind of sort of touching the bottom. So this will definitely be This will definitely be done by the next update or by the finale. So that's kind of one thing we're tracking towards to finish. So last update, this was 15.62 grams. It's now 14.67 grams. That's a difference of 0.95 grams. There's a little stopper that I pulled out. That one was actually an easy stopper to pull out, so that was nice. And then I also have this concealer, which I, again, have not really been using, but maybe once we finish the other one, we can continue to focus on this one, but it won't be done by the end of the year. This is the Boiing Brightening Concealer, so this is more of a color corrector. And you can see there, it's slow going because I haven't really been using it. I think I've used it twice since last update. So last update, this was 11.52 grams. It's now 11.48 grams. That's a difference of 0.04 grams. And guess who hasn't repressed their bronzer? Sorry to those who are like, I'll remind you, repress it. Probably if I repressed it, it would be done by now. But we're not done yet. But again, I think this is something that I can finish by the end of the year. Like, we're very, very close. Like, I'm really, really, really happy with how close we are on this product, and I think it's doable. I definitely think it's doable. I'm going to focus on this one. I know I've focused quite a bit on my Partners in Cream bronzers, but I think I want to focus, I'd rather finish this, and I think the Partners in Cream, if it's not quite done by the end of the calendar year, I'm not going to be mad about it. But this one, I definitely want to finish this one. Let me just repress it and then we'll be done with it. So last update, this was 24.67 grams. It's now 24.52 grams. That's a difference of 0.15 grams. And then our blush, still have not hit pan. This is the Annabelle Perfect Blush in the shade Pronto. I don't know how well you'll be able to see on camera though, but I really am getting a good dip in this. I feel like you can kind of see it. You can kind of tell that there's a nice good dip in the middle there. I've really been focusing on the middle of this. I normally don't do that. Like, I know a lot of people, like I did with this product, we'll get to that. But mostly I just try to use things organically. I don't purposely try and hit the pan. We're aiming for pan, baby. We're going for gold. I'm trying to hit pan by the end of the year. So that's the goal with this product. Hopefully by the finale, we will see a glimmer of pan in this. I've really been focusing on it. It is the blush I am wearing today, and I've been kind of trying to do more like blush kind of like all the way up here, and even kind of dusting a tiny bit all over. So hopefully we will hit pan on this. So last update, this was 22.61 grams. It's now 22.39 grams. That's a difference of 0.22 grams. And like, that's really odd for me to use more of a blush than a bronzer. If you know me, you know me. That's, you know, I'm going in on the blush. Highlighter. So the Pretty Vulgar Shimmering Swan highlighter. Again, I've been kind of using this. I do have it on today. I haven't scraped any more out into any products, but I will probably do that one more time before the end of the year. I just haven't figured out what product I'm going to mix it with. But yeah, I definitely will have more of this done by the end of the year, or at least more of this out of this pan, but I won't have this whole thing finished. But I think we'll definitely have over half completed on this highlighter, which is like amazing. But you know, truth be told, putting it in with moisturizers is really the way that I've gotten most of this done. And it's something that I'm going to continue doing going forward with my other highlighters, because I do have a lot of highlighters and I need to start getting through some of them or decluttering some of them or doing something with them, because I just don't use highlighters. Like, I use them, I like them, I don't want to get rid of them, but I use such little product because I just really use it on the top of my cheekbones, sometimes inner corner of the eye, and that's about it. Like, it's very, very little, and a lot of them are really big. So last update, this was 42.71 grams. It's now 42.53 grams. That's a difference of 0.18 grams. Now this product, I thought last update I was like, it's done. It's done. It's done. I tried to use it a little bit since last update. It didn't go super well. It was really dried out. So we're calling it. It's the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. It's super old. I mean, this packaging. I even know that I bought this off of Nordstrom Rack, and I don't even know if Nordstrom Rack still exists, but you can't buy that in Canada anymore. Like, they won't ship to Canada anymore. So yeah, this is super old. And we're done. It's all done. I did cut it open to try and get some more product. The weight change on this is kind of random because, again, the consistency was really changing on it. So I don't really even trust this weight difference from last month. And I also had tape on it the last time I updated it, and I realized I don't have any more tape on it. So last update, this was 7.88. It's finishing at 6.88. That's that's obviously 1 gram difference. And in total, I used 2.37 grams of this product. I don't know how big the actual product was. 11 grams in total. So that is done. Yay. I liked it. I like that product, but it's just old. So I'm happy that it's done. My mascara is still going strong. It is the mascara I'm wearing today. It is the Tarte Lights, Camera, Lashes. This is going to continue on. I'm not going to throw this out at the end of this year. I know, like, you're only supposed to have mascaras around for like 6 months or whatever. If my mascara is still going strong, I'm still going to keep using it. And this one's still going strong, so I'm going to keep using it. I might roll it out of this project. Like, I don't know if I'll carry this into my project next year, or if I'll put in another mascara instead. But I'll still continue to use this until it's like dead. And usually with this one, it will start to dry out enough that it gets flaky, or it gets just like the brush gets kind of clumpy and it's just not fun to use anymore, if that makes sense. So last update, this was 22.49 grams. It's now 22.04 grams. That's a difference of 0.45 grams. And then the last product is my brow gel, which I have on my brows today, and I went really hard on the brows. I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know, but whatever. I feel like they're very intense. I'm wearing a foundation, the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I think it's C2, and it's very pale. So like, I really need to like bronze it up. I need to like just put this like all over my face a little bit to like warm up, because I feel like my face is very pale anyway, and that's like why my brows seem very contrasty. This is what I was talking about, like where I was just aiming for the center, digging for gold here, which again is not something I normally do, but I was really curious to see how far or how long it would take to hit the bottom. But yeah, obviously not going to be finished by the end of this year, and I probably will roll this out. I don't think I'm going to use this in my project pan for next year. I'll continue to use it, but I'm going to pick a different eyebrow product. So last update, this was 46.74 grams. It's now 46.67 grams. That's a difference of 0.07 grams. So that is it. So we've finished 2 more products in this project. Like, this project's going really well. I will do a recap of everything that was in this project. I've finished a lot in this project for me. Yeah, for me, I've finished quite a bit, which I'm really, really happy about. I feel like this has been one of my more successful project pans, probably because in combination with this, I haven't really been using a lot of my other products. I've really just been focusing on a lot of project pan stuff. I've talked about this a million times, like we're more back to the office and, you know, life has been busy. I think I've figured out that I've had 5 Fosters this year, 6 if you include Nelly, which Foster fail. But yeah, so it's been a busy year, but focusing on the project pan stuff has been pretty successful from a panning perspective. Maybe not super successful from a using the rest of my collection perspective. So that is my 10th update for my project pan for 2025. If you like this video, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.